This is a house that I was raised in, very suburban type area, suburban type street. You can look up and you can see it trails off to a hill there, and then you look down this side where that car's coming up. That's a 5 Points intersection. There's a 7-Eleven there. This area, these houses were put in the mid-60s. When we first moved here, there was a big weeping willow tree that my little brother and I used to play on.
And these are, what are they? I can't remember.
What are they?
Impatiens. These are impatiens. That is hosta, and they are going to be beautiful dahlias when they grow.
Now, I've often tried to explain how this house was built into a hill. This may be the actual best way to show you. Now, we're walking across the street. Don't worry, I've already checked for traffic. You can see how the front yard has a little bit of a hill going down from the street to the front. Now, that's the front entrance. Now, look. You go along the side. This is pretty common in Pittsburgh. This should freak the people in Detroit out. You're actually going down a hill. Boy, I used to love to mow this in the summer. My mother used to force me to do that all the time. Then as you go all the way down, you're in the backyard looking up. So there actually is a door from the basement to a patio, and it goes back there. And this jungle type area is actually over a hill, and that's a further part of our backyard that we don't want anything to do with. So as you can see, what looks like a 2-story house from the front looks like a 3-story house from the back. If you look down the street, they all do this. If you look up that way, that's actually the neighbors. It's about 10 feet away, but you can't see it because of all the overgrowth. Pretty neat, huh? And this is what it looks like from the front across the street. You can see they're putting in houses there. There actually used to be an old farmer who lived there many years ago, and then it was vacant for a while. Now, this is Prospect Park, the apartment complex where I lived for almost 3 years. I lived down this street, which is Parkline Drive. We'll go down to the apartment in just a little while, pan over to some of the other apartments where I used to live, and then look down the hill, which my mother lives over in that direction. Now, this is the street that I used to live on. This right here is a building that I used to live in. I lived right down there in that corner apartment for 3 years. You can just sort of swing out. See the front door, which I never used, almost always went in the back. Get some shots of the back in a little while. That's where the parking lot is. And then on further down the street. Pretty nice, kind of quiet complex, and then back up the street. This is what the complex looks like from the back. My apartment faces the front, so you can't see it, but really you can see it's 4 stories. I was on what would be the 2nd floor in the back, 1st floor in the front. Nobody really underneath me. Just sort of pan over to give you a whole idea of how the parking lot was sort of down a hill in the back, and you had these 2 back entrances. So really, when you lived there, I'd probably park where one of these 2 cars was parked or on the other side of the lot. And then I would generally go in and out this door. Didn't cost a lot, but it was a pretty nice place to live. You can see now there are a lot of empty apartments. In fact, that would have been the guy next to me, and that one's empty as well. And oh boy, sounds like the ice cream man's coming. You look around, it's a garbage can. It's a little like dirt road that would go down to another road and take me to a school. Then over a hill, there were other apartments down there, but again, it's overgrown now, so you can't see them. This gives you a good perspective on how everything here is sort of built into a hill. The hill sort of goes down at a grade like this, and this is on the level here. And there's some apartments actually sort of in the top of the hill. And then as we pan over, you can just see how everything is just up and down over hills. This is where I went to high school in those old years, 1970 to 1973. A very large school, as you can see. 3 floors. I actually had 3 cafeterias, a gym, a pool, all the traditional accoutrements. This is a beautiful Fort Duquesne Boulevard, home of WEEP AM, WDSY FM. Wonderful 6th Street Bridge. Beautiful north side of Pittsburgh, on over to Three Rivers Stadium. And down the other way to the Point. Now, this is the front of the fabulous Fulton building. This has changed much since I used to work there. Where that says Fulton, that's just one theater now. That used to be two. That right in the middle used to be a nightclub. I guess it's closed. And earlier was a beautiful ornate marble lobby. The City Club also used to be the Gateway Theater, if anybody remembers that. And as we zoom in, this is the actual real live entrance that I passed through so many times for 7.5, oh my God, I can't believe it, years. And now please, the elevators that we've entered so many times before that occasionally even worked. And what floor are we going to? Number 11. Oh, man.
Whatever you want to do, feel free.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, it's the same console, but it's running country music through it. Actually, I remember this console when it originally ran country music through it. Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah, what they're doing, they're just running. They're using this as a master board, as a
Yeah. That used to be.
slave, I guess.
Look through there at me.
Yep. Yeah, Jeff was right there in the newsroom, and I guess that's still the newsroom.
Yeah.
This is the AM control room, and straight across is the FM.
Yeah, except it didn't look like this.
This is broadcasting. Yeah, this is broadcasting 1080 WEEP, but now it's WDSY AM. Yeah. Yeah.
And
They've taken pretty much everything out of here.
Window
That's
that almost got the two of the spots.
fire. That's right. Throwing. What were we throwing out the coffee? What we were throwing out the
I
window?
was throwing out paper, you were throwing out coffee.
Yes, we can now say that because Peter Casella is no longer general manager of the radio station, so he can't officially come back on us.
Now this used to be my newsroom, except it was a different board. It faced this window, and I spent many years in here. This was actually the view that I had when I was on the air so many times. There's a view to the FM. The view is still the same. This is the view out the FM studio. We could see all the finer jumpers on the bridge. See Three Rivers Stadium.
Yes, this is the WDSY, can't say WEEP anymore, production studio in Pittsburgh. Put this in 1989, October of 1989.
Hi, Mother Whoopi.
And you can say hi to my mom too, even though you don't know her.
Oh, hi! Hi!
Hi, dude.
And she'll go, "Oh, that's the Sam you always
That's
see."
Sam, yeah.
The
yeah.
Gary Garrett who's on the radio?
Yeah, that guy on Light FM that I listen to on Sunday mornings.
Pictures of the homes of stars. Here it is. All right, now look at this. Where is the justice? My green heaven. These are stars who have zillion-dollar homes in Hawaii. Here you have Mr. Gay Jim Neighbors and Mr. Gay Richard Chamberlain. Now, somehow or another, they do tend to have a lot of money sometimes. I don't know if there's a connection. Then we have the love of my life, George Harrison. Look at this dwelling. Willie Nelson.
Yes, while you're playing a song that he wrote.
And that's my Georgie song. Tom Selleck, Chris Christopherson. Look at these houses. Why aren't we living in these kinds of homes? You don't find houses like this in Scott Township, I want to tell you. Hold on, I have to read. The No Repeat Sunday means you'll never hear the same song twice on Light FM 92.9. Where is the justice, I ask you?
That's as far as I'm going to pull it out. That's okay. I'm going to put a little aluminum foil over that end too. Here. Okay, Gitsy Blood. That is the bird cooking.
Smile.
I'm smiling as much as I'm gonna smile. Hello? Hello? Hey! Hey!
Can you hear me?
Yes!
Really? You sound like you're in a tunnel.
I got it on speaker because I've got 16 hands full.
Oh, okay.
Jesse!
No, Kathy.
Oh, okay.
Science Center, the first one. It was founded by Frank Oppenheimer, who was the bomb guy's brother who was black.
Supposed to throw half a dozen. I threw a blouse out yesterday. I should declare national holiday. Yes, that's right.
I put all mine in a
That was
bag. I've
really
been going through them.
That was really sad.
Anything I haven't worn in a couple weeks, I'm going to take them to a missionary or something.
Audrey or Dottie's daughter's like that. Dee Dee.
Ida goes,
She never keeps anything.
I wish I could be a little more like that.
So do I.
I'll go through my drawers.
Or she goes, especially the kind he had, you know. Oh, I thought he was going to die. But he's down in Florida with his mother now, so that's something. Very dignified.
Walnut lady. Walnut lady.
God forbid. What's she doing now?
I didn't want in the picture.
Come on. What do we care? What do we care? Hey, Jeff.
Perform.
What do we care? Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy Turkey Day. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Be sure
You
it
need a
says
turkey
Prince.
too. You need a turkey
You
too.
think what?
How did you enjoy your dinner, Jeff?
It was a magnificent dinner.
Oh, I'm so glad
It
you
was the best Thanksgiving dinner I had this year.
Really? Better than the one you had earlier.
That's right.
Okay.
Referring to.
I don't know. Only question, which one was the turkey?
You.
Oh, okay.
Who else? You are the biggest turkey of them all. Oh, there's Aunt Martha. Look at me, Aunt
Hello
Martha.
there. You're so
Give
sweet and
somebody
kind
one
to
of
take
these.
my
Thank
I
picture.
thought I was.
Anybody else?
I love this. This is fun.
Yeah, I love being behind it. It's fun.
Gotta push it twice, right?
Hey, 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 hey. You may cease.
Now I see the little light on and I know you're taping.
Now you tell me about your concert. I don't have tape of your concert, but you got to tell me about it.
Yeah, well,
We
Mrs.
sang-
Gilbert's listening too, so.
Yeah.
We sang all these little songs that nobody ever heard of.
I think
No.
the only hits were at the end.
Well, what would you do to
Yeah,
program it, Dave?
Well, first of all, I blow out all of those stiffs that they sing, and I start doing things like Jingle Bells and have a Holly Jolly Christmas
We
and
didn't sing
Sleigh
that.
Ride. Of course,
Don't
that's
forget,
instrumental.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
And Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is a great one. It's a great Christmas classic.
It's very enjoyable.
Okay.
Have you ever been put off by those?
Do I have to name the other ones too?
Here the-
Jeff's dead,
This is-
see?
This is Jeff with his tree. There he is.
But I'm alive again! You think it was Easter, not Christmas?
Now get up so I can see the tree with you.
I don't know if you can see
Don't
me and
move
the
too
tree at the
much.
same time.
He's taller than the tree.
Oh my gosh.
You know, Jeff doesn't even need like one
You're
of
lucky
those
that
ladders
star-
to put the star on
You're
there.
lucky that star's on there. That makes them about equal.
He's kind of like that creature in the
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that put the star up on the top of the Christmas tree. Yeah, that's what it was. It was right up here, and it was one of those things that they thought they killed, but it was like a big tall guy, and he came back and he put the star on.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
what he can do! Yeah. So there you go.
The man laying on the ground and standing up by the Christmas tree was Jeff Gilbert.
Hey, all right. All right.
And the other guy, Dave, was the one who was standing here about the creature. Standing here saying about the creature putting the star on the tree was played by David Bajano.
Hey,
Go,
all right.
Jeff.
Hey,
Dance.
hey.
I've been begging her for that for how many years?
That's your own. I still have mine.
Oh, you made another?
I made another special one just for you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You didn't do it.
Well,
You didn't do it.
I carried it in here. Here.
Oh, see my gorgeous picture? cards. That'll look gorgeous over my sofa.
Yeah,
I think they're.
It has to go a little
yeah,
higher.
it has to go higher.
Oh, look at the dirt back there. Look at that one. Oh.
I knew you'd be excited.
Yes.
I said I wouldn't give up
Oh
mine,
my
but I said, she
God.
said, I'll make this special just for you. So it's almost exactly like,
It
oh, that looks
little,
perfect in here.
God, isn't that gorgeous?
If you want other colors in it, I can put, you know.
That's great for me. What are you doing?
No, I'm a floor sitter. I work at a daycare. I constantly sit.
Wait a minute, give us good job.
Way down.
Bobby, you beautiful? Okay, cool. Hey.
Pretend the camera's not there.
Just pretend like it's not there.
I wasn't sure who all Well, yeah, open it up. Open it up, yeah.
I see him in that. And I see you, Christopher. I cleared that.